just about ready to roll. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Kyle Hendricks. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
The flip to the pitcher covering. One up, one down. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Mason Wynn.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone. By the time he got to the plate, people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Middle of the first. Ian Happ up to hit. The 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. On the ground, and that's just foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that one missing low.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Isaac Paredes now. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike two.
1-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And now it's even up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it. Calls it in, and there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Seiya Suzuki. On a strike, the pitch. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That to right. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to get into the corner. And he's got a double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Arenado makes the catch, and that top of the second, and now here's the veteran DH, Wilson Contreras. In the air, right field. Wisdom drifts towards it, and there's one away. Here's Nolan Arenado. And here it comes. Got him looking, and there are 2 outs.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. Those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Righty delivers.
Ball.
Second inning here, no score. And that's outside. Full count now.
Full count.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Right side, hard hit. Over to Goldie. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Nico Horner. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2 the count.
Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side. And he grabs it foul. Got him swinging.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. And that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Really nice job staying up the middle.
Runner on the move. Squirts away a little bit. He'll throw and he can't dig it out. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. New inning getting started. And here is Mason Wynn. The pitch. Line drive, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Gets down, base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on.
On the ground, could be two. Off balance beat, there's one. On the first, but he beats it, and a run scores. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the right fielder, Alec Burleson. Left-hand batter waits. Swinging a foul straight back.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. At the belt and fires. Chop to first. Throw gets by him at second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Here's Nolan Gorman.
The catcher, Nolan Gorman.
2 on, 1 out. And there's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one fouled off. And he deals. In the air, right field. Wisdom drifts towards it. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 2-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. The pitch. That one's in there, and it's 1-2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one not close, and that's ball 2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So a wild pitch allowed. Back here at the friendly confines as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's a speed threat, Pete Crow Armstrong. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. Let up one down. So the batting order turns over, and now here is Ian Happ.
Ball, that's
just missed. Swing and a miss, and the count is 2-2.
2-2's the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pham on the move. Out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And up next for Chicago, Isaac Paredes. Next offering is in for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's gonna threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Wilson Contreras. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The punch out there, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's Nolan Arenado. Started after it, appeal to first, and yes, he offered at it. Corner. Whips it to first, and they get Arenado for the out. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals.
The second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Bounce to the right side. Over to first. St. Louis goes down in order. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. Gone. That one felt good. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. And bat after at bat, he's that confident.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. That one pulled foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And next for the Cubs, Patrick Wisdom. The Redbirds leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets to it on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air right field. That gets down for a hit.
With the way
Horner on the go. And a foul ball. Horner off of first with 2 away. Runner goes again. Arenado fires over to first. And Swanson is set down. And that'll do it. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo blast. And a home here at Wrigley Field. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Ball to strike. The shortstop takes the ball. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Justin Steele, the left-hander, up and throwing. Pearson, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Outside.
Next pitch is outside.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now. On the ground to the left. He gets there with the slide. 1 at second, and that's 2.
The 5-4-3 double plays a gem in baseball. How can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
Now batting Michael Ciani. 2 outs. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt.
No, that's down.
Next pitch is downstairs. And it's
That's
just foul. That was close. That's to third, Arenado. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. One down, base is empty. Bounce to the right, and that one handled. Home after the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now the left field.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. Swing and a pop-up. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Justin Steele.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. Now, the numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Popped in the air, left field. Happ makes the grab, 1 down. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Julian Merriweather up and loosening in the pen. Another 1-2. on and missed. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
In the air, foul off first. Drifts towards it. And that is that. So they go quiet. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. So up now for Chicago, Isaac Paredes. On a line out towards center. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to Goldie. And that quickly 2 away. Bellinger up to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Fall off foul.
And he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Julian Merriweather.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The pitch. And another ball. In the air, right field. Wisdom getting an angle on it. Makes the grab. 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Down the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. There's a 1-1. On the ground to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And down on strikes he goes. And 2 away now. Mason Wynn digs in now. And that skips into dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Tommy Pham in the St. Louis on deck circle. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Tommy Pham.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one ripped. Armstrong brings it in with a nice running grab. So the Cards strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Pitching change here, Andre Palante.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swings through that one. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Got him looking. And that's the first out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you get the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Swing Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Got him. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're down 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Nate Pearson.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Left-hand hitter waits. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Now this is in the air down the line. Wisdom on his horse. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
2-1.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the eighth. This one lifted in the air, left field. Half makes the grab, and there's two away. And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Slides for the stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs 1. Bottom of the eighth. Now the Cubs catcher, Christian Bethancourt. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is even 2-2. Up the middle. And it's through for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep.
Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Back here at the friendly confines, we go to the 9th, and here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. The Cubs bullpen. With some action. Number 21 up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Smiley, a left-hander, also throwing. In the air, right side. Wisdom drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Just off the outside edge. And now 3-1. Line drive. And there's 2 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. Kicks and fires. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next one misses. The count now 2-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Out towards right center field. Wisdom drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this. So bottom of the ninth, and here's the first baseman, Seiya Suzuki. And that one a little below the knees, and a count 2-1. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we're starting over. It's 2-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Nobody on, nobody out. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That one lifted to left. Coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Patrick Wisdom will hit next. Chop to the left side. Arenado rolls across the diamond, and there are 2 outs.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team. Line
drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the winning run is aboard. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in... well, he settles under it in left, and that will end the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. 2-2 game. Now, and we're in extra. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one. He goes down looking. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Out to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock. First and second, one out. Tommy Pham now at the plate. 3-1 is on the way. Grounder might be 2. Fires to second for 1, and that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him, Christian Bethancourt. This one in the air center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Save! Ball game. They walk it off. 3-2 the final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shamley saying so long.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First was the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 8 hits.